This is Isaiah 29 and 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. You know, all these things. You're going to be visited, man. Visited of all these things. Visited of all these things, man. And that's happening at, upon this place, man. And different parts of the earth. But mainly these things are targeting Babylon the Great. You know? And these be the angels of Yahweh Shem Shah mustering up, the elements. Because, bro, when a major, when you look at shit like, like the middle parts of the country, like certain states where, fucking tornadoes be happening, bro, that's a fearful sight, man. That's a power of the Most High right there, man. You know, that's fearful, man. A big ass tornado, like fucking picking up you from up from off the ground, man. And you have no control about it. You just being sucked, being sucked in the air. You know, you're done, man. Like, bro, you're done. Picking up your car and shit, your whole house, your whole fucking ranch and shit. Bro, that's power, man. that's that's power right there, bro. And you can't do nothing about it. You know? That's power. That's raw elements. You know? The angels are mustering it up, man. The angels created, man. You know? But bro, a big ass tornado, that's a fearful sight, man. You know? Well, hey, with this hurricane that happened, the whole Gulf of Mexico has been, fucking taken up. The whole Gulf of Mexico is a part of Florida now, man. You know? Dude on TikTok recording a video talking about how, bro, just fucking recording the whole Gulf of Mexico as what is known to be as the Gulf of Mexico. Record that shit, and you can see from miles long, man, there's no water. The water in the Gulf of Mexico is gone. All you see is just, sea grass, man, bare, naked. No fishes. You just see a sea, seaweed and shit, moist dirt and shit. It's out. One with the fucking land, like literally, like one with the, the state and shit, man. The Lord has made, and he was saying how he could walk from miles long, fucking miles long, in the midst of, the Gulf of Mexico, man. How he could probably walk to Texas, man, if he wanted to. But the whole Gulf of Mexico is done for, man. It's fried. That's the power of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. That's power right there, man. That's what I'm saying. The angels, the Elohim, the powers. You know what I'm saying, the Elohim, which the word Allah means power, in the Ha meaning the, in which the yum part makes it plural. When you go into the Hebrew text of Genesis 1:1. It talks about, God created the earth. No, man. It talks about the Elohim. The Elohim, the powers, the angels, the holy angels, These are the same angels, that exist, before this whole earth was created, man. You understand, man? The Most High lives forever, man. There's no beginning, there's no end of the Most High Yahweh. And the Most High created his son, Yahushua, and Yahushua created the rest of the angels, man. And then, the process of the days of, the 1,000 years, of the earth to be brought forth, the planet to be, constructed and made, with the abundance of the creations, flourishing, and the elements being put together. Before the planet, it was the powers, man. It was moving upon the faces of the waters, the face of the waters. And what? Moving how? In chariots, man. So-called UFOs. These powers been here before we did, man. And Lord willing, we be of the election. We are those powers that that was alongside the only begotten Yahweh Shai making these things, man, together. Lord willing, man. That's if we endure to the end. But the main point, man, is hey, thou shalt be visited of the Lord with all these things, man. And we're getting ready to approach the time of the devouring fire part, man. Devouring fire. Because that's the most devastating work of the Lord, man, on earth. That's getting ready to be made manifest real soon, man. That's yet, one of the pages yet to be turned to read, man, so to speak, man. In the next page of this movie, the next scene in this movie, so to speak. These missiles, man. Which, man, to this day, see, you had atomic bombs, being detonated in test runs and shit, but never upon the earth were nuclear missiles ever been tested and shit. Like, no, man. Because why? Because that would devastate the environment. Nuclear missiles, man. You know the devastation of a nuclear missile, bro? Like Russia got these SAR bombs. It's like the Satan II missile. Don't you know that one missile alone can wipe out the whole Europe and Texas? The whole region of Texas, the whole state of Texas by itself, the whole region of Europe by itself. That's power from the Most High, man. I'm just gonna tell you in Isaiah where how he created the coals. I'll get the Isaiah 54. Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created a smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Bro, notice how it says the Lord does this thing. Like we just said, man, the Lord's in control of all things, man. The Lord's in control, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is in control of all things, man. Verse 16, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. Dealing with the missiles, man. The smith, with a blacksmith, an ironsmith, he forges weapons all day. Puts it in the fire to irons out the weapons. To make a sword. Hey, spiritually, spiritually, and physically, that's what's going on in this era, in this real time, with the scientists, to split the atoms to make nuclear fission efficient. If I'm not mistaken, I wasn't too good in science class, but hey, the Lord gave these devils the understanding, the knowledge to split things you can't even see with the naked eye to create a great devastation, bro. What the fuck? To create such devastation. Hey, like you know that fucking Edomite Oppenheimer. You know. Hey, what do you say? I am become death. I am become the destroyer of worlds. You know. And when he made that thing, bro, that was the start of the end of Esau's infrastructure. It's pretty much well, you know, the cue and the sign that's you know for Esau's end. Because Esau is getting ready, you know, to go out by his own creation, so to speak, man, by his own elements that he made. You know, through his own missiles. You know, and the Lord gave these devils the understanding to create their own demise, to create their own fucking demise, man. Because why? Because the Lord spake of this from the beginning, man. You know? Revelation 15, you know what I'm saying? Where, you know, the Apostle John saw the vision where, you know, the book of Revelation was revealed to him, you know, like, you know, thousands of years ago, man. This is before America, this is before, you know, World War I, World War II, and even those world wars was prophesied to him, man. Fucking broken down to him, you know, and you know he saw the judgment of the great horde, you know, and he saw the victory, you know, of them that stood upon a sea of glass mingled with fire, the elect standing in the chariots, you know, standing in the chariots, man, on high, looking upon these missiles being detonated, man. He saw Revelations 18. He saw Revelations 15. He saw these things, man. He saw the destruction. He saw all these things. He saw all these things, man. You know? And here we are in these last days. They're getting ready to manifest in real time, man. Like we said, man, bro, this whole life is a movie, man. It's a big ass movie, man. And, you know, and we're just going through the play process. You know, it's just constant play, no rewind, no fast forwards, play. You know, all the way up until the end and the appearance of our Lord Yahweh Shai, our second coming. Which that's part of the movie too. Major part of the movie, bro. Everything is leading up to him, man. Everything, man. The destruction is gonna be by him. You know, the deliverance is gonna be by him. Even so, the bringing forth of the kingdom is gonna be by him. Yahweh Shai. And that's the whole thing, man. You know, Jake failed to realize, man. It's bro. The Lord is your only way out, man. Jake don't wanna, you know, come back to his truth because why? Because in reality, these are the same niggas that told the Lord, you know, just like that, you know, that cried out to, you know, to crucify the Lord. So you niggas won't come back to the truth in this time because why? Because hey, you niggas hate the Lord, man. At the end of the day, man. All the rebellious, you know, from the days of the Exodus, from like, you know, the days of the wilderness of those, you know, that, you know, the Lord told Moses, you know, those that's not written, you know, those that's blotted out of the book of life, you know, or when, you know, those that fucking made the golden calf and shit, you know, that bowed down to the image of the golden calf, the golden calf, with their ornaments and shit, you know, that Aaron made unto them. You know, hey, bro, you niggas are brought back here in this time, you know, to act the fool, you know, to fulfill your lusts and your vanities and shit, to finalize your judgment, man. To finalize the perfection of your judgment, man. Hey, the scripture tell you where the Lord visits the iniquity in the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, man. like we said, man, everybody's doing what everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing perfectly in time. You know what they're supposed to be doing perfectly, man. The Lord has them doing that, man. The Lord's in control of all things. The Lord has them doing what He wants them to do according to His pleasure, man. You know. You know, the Lord has him doing that, man. Hey, man, we're approaching that time, man. You know, to where, you know, these prophecies are no more, you know, hey, matter of fact, we get Habakkuk chapter 2. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, what I shall answer when I am approved. And the Lord Yahweh outside answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You know? These visions are no more tarrying, man. These prophecies, these visions and prophecies are no more wasting time, so to speak. They jump off the pages, man. You know, like, you know, the elder Apostle Carby saying, man. You know, how the prophecies are popping like popcorn. They popping like popcorn right now, man. You know, and they going off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the prophecies are popping, and they popping the fuck off. So much so to, you know, to where, hey, we're about to approach the hour of temptation. But yeah, you got certain individuals that's not harping upon the hour of temptation and what it really is, man. Which is the C-hip. This is RFID C-hip, man. Which is going to be made mandatory and implantable under the skin of every person on the planet, man. In order to function through this new system, through this new age, this new reality. That's what Esau calls the Great Reset. Well, you know, Carl Schwab, the Great fucking Reset. You know? Bro, this is prophecy, man. And these are times that we're approaching. If you want to, you know, function, continue, you know, throughout society, eating, you know, bullshit, you know, partying and bullshitting, paying bills and shit, buying and selling. If you want to keep on continuing to function throughout the society, you gotta take the C-hip. You gotta bend over, take, and take the C-hip in order to function throughout the society. We're telling you the damnation of what's coming if you take that thing. You will burn in the nuclear missiles, man, which is, you know, the lake of fire according to Revelations, man. The eternal lake of fire, man, was burning, man, forever. It's not gonna be eternally forever, but, you know, meaning that the fire is gonna go off for a very, very, very fucking long time, man. So much so that, bro, it's gonna be eons in the kingdom, and we're still gonna be seeing the smoke of Babylon the Great, man. You know? We're gonna be seeing the ashes of the smoke of Babylon the Great.